Hello family, this is your girl Mia with the Now What Show with Mia. Listen, I am so glad that you are joining us on this Tuesday night. Listen you guys, we have a phenomenal show. It is our third annual event of thankfulness in lieu of Thanksgiving. And I couldn't be more happy to have all of these beautiful women right here on this platform. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? If you haven't heard of greatness, you're about to hear something today. Listen, but before we get started, we have to pay some bills. And we'll be right back after this commercial break. Hello family, this is your girl Mia with the Now What Show with Mia. Listen, welcome back for joining us on this wonderful segment on this Tuesday night with these wonderful ladies here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to provide you with some gratefulness. You of yourself, you may have gratefulness and thankfulness that you're so dying to express. And if so, we want to hear from you, the Now What Show. You can also give us your thanks, and our email address is miagrief@gmail.com and the Now What Show @gmail.com. Listen, I am so honored to have you all here today. Listen, we're going to get started right away. I got the opportunity to get out the box, so to say. You know how when you're in a particular environment and you just want to stay in that environment because it feels so good to you, you don't want to venture out to anything else. But when you're in the growth season, when God give you that thing that's in that aha to move past your uncomfortableness, right? Mm-hmm. He allow you to meet people and be in rooms with people that you never thought you would be before, right? So this is part of my thankfulness, actually. I have opened up my heart, opened out my box, let the top off my box in order to meet new and genuine people. I want each of the ladies to introduce themselves and how we intertwined and met. And we want to tell them they have the right to tell us what they do, how they do it, and all of that. And then we're going to get to their gratefulness. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Minister Andrea Williams. I am the founder of Impact Outreach Christian Counseling and the owner of Drea's Closet Thriftique. I am so elated to be here. I met Michelle through Crusade of Curves during her final reign as Miss Plus Texas, and we just clicked and connected through the industry.
Thank you. Go ahead, Chang.
My name is Trang Nguyen. I am a plus-size model and actress signed in Texas, Florida, and LA. I met Michelle through a recent fashion show, actually 2 fashion shows, and the love that she has for me and the support is just so great. First time meeting you, you hugged me, you called me your honey, and I was like, oh my goodness, you're so cute. It makes me want to work with her more and be around her more, so your aura really brought me closer to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Nichelle Thibodeau. I am a plus size model and photographer, content creator, ambassador, a couple of different things, hats I wear. But I met Michelle, so grateful to meet her, because you follow people on Instagram and then you meet them and you're like, she's real, you know. Such a genuine person. Again, like Drea through Crusade of Curves. And it's just been amazing. It's amazing to know someone just as beautiful inside and out as she is. And so I'm grateful to be in that room with you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Bianca Saxton. I am a makeup artist and a hairstylist, and I am Michelle Saxton's daughter. Hey, everybody. I am Dr. Jasmine Boney Henderson, a native of Houstonian. I'm a native Houstonian. I'm affectionately known as Jasmine as a brand. I'm a brand strategy coach, but I made my way in the financial industry. I've been a tax professional for over 8 years, but in the finance industry for over 17 years. And I met Michelle through the lovely Mika Diamond, and I just love her aura, just everything about her. She's a vibe. So
Hello, my name is Rebecca Davis. I am born and raised in Dallas, Texas. I am the owner of Tax Time Express Tax and Business Services, a long time, almost 20-year tax professional. I am also the owner of Bossed Up Fashions Clothing Boutique and Rebecca Davis Enterprises. I love helping people get out of their own way where their business is concerned. And I came to meet Michelle from Mika Diamond as well, and when I connected with her on Facebook, I could tell she was very, very genuine, and when I met her today in person, I knew I was right.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Barbara Henderson. I am an educator, I'm a coach, and I'm a mentor, and I'm also a conference host. I spend my time mentoring teen girls, and my annual conference is coming up. I'll share with you more about that later. I connected with Mia at a Mika Diamond event as well. Mika's just bringing so many powerful women together. And the thing about her, when she shared her story at the event, it was so empowering that it just drew me in. And when she offered the opportunity for us all to come together, it's just an honor to be here.
See, God is simply good in the least little things that we think other people are not aware of or don't see you. Guess what? God will open doors that you never thought you would walk in. Mika Diamond Inc. That's my sunshine. And when she had her branding strategy togetherness, what you would say, a brunch. We all were there, and then of course when we had Joy Moreland to travel from Washington D.C. to put on another brunch type of Curves of Strength. We met these beautiful models, and let me tell you something. It's just not about beauty and brains, okay? Although we have all of that for sure. But I really feel the genuineness amongst these ladies. And that's one thing that you will know about Mia. Mia do not involve herself in nothing that's playful or not genuine. Because what I do is in hopes to help others out there, you out there, to be able to become a better self. Even in our stinks, we will find a way. God will allow things to happen in your life where you think your stinks are the strengths for somebody else. Have you ever been in an environment or even noticing on social media that you're scrolling and saying, you know, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that, just downplaying what you already been gifted with. You just may not know how to bring that thing out. And you looking at other people, and sometimes it's vice versa. People who already have all the things looking at you, and you the main one up there thinking you can want to be like them, but they're looking at you and have some type of side eye for you because they're wondering how you getting all the glory. You don't have the Beamer, you don't have the 4-story house, you don't have the pool, but they're looking at you because people are gravitating to you, gravitating and wishing you the best and all of those things. So we have to be mindful. What is for us, and for us to walk in our own purposes, because when God gives it to you, baby, you can be knocked down many of times, but he'll allow us to get up without shame, and keep those things going. Today's segment is another thankful segment, but before we go into our segment of thankfulness, we have another commercial break. We'll be right back with you.
Are you a busy professional or a stressed out parent that needs a break? Or maybe you're retired and just don't have the desire to get out of the house every day. And this is why you need Mia Savvy Courier Service. No errand is too big or too small, whether it's picking up dry cleaning or groceries. Mia Savvy Courier Service is the one to call. For more information, visit them online at www.miasavvycourierservices.com or give us a call at 832-533-7565. And trust me, after one experience, you'll be singing their praises.
Right here with Mia on the Now What Show with Mia. Listen, for those who have just coming in, I want you to gather your friends, your family, pull them by the hand, eat your popcorn, drink on your wine, whatever you do out there in the land of TV. We want you to be a part of this thankfulness on the comments below. We want you to share with us what you are thankful for. It doesn't have to be big. People get so caught up in thinking they have to be grateful for big things. If you was able to pick your nose without touching your brain, however that looks for you, that's a win for you, okay? And I'm just being serious. We always think it has to be big things that we have to be grateful for. Enjoy the small things and be ready to celebrate in those things as well. We're going to go around the room and we're going to ask our guest today, no matter how big or small it is, what are you thankful for? What are the overcomes that God has allowed you to overcome and allow you to be here today? Andrea?
Well, honestly, I am grateful and thankful for overcoming, and I'm currently going through a transitional period in my life, and it started off very difficult, and it just didn't seem like I was going to be able to get through it, but God has sent the resources, and He has just blessed me tremendously through this process. So I am honestly grateful for overcoming and good health and my parents. You know, oftentimes we consider big things to be blessings, superficial things, material things to be blessings, but honestly, I'm grateful to wake up and be able to walk out of my door and sit on my porch and have breakfast. Those are the things that I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for financial security, financial stability. That may look different for all of us, but for me, I'm good. You know, I'm grateful, and I can't thank God enough.
That's amazing. That's wonderful. You, Train, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. I'm thankful for the life experiences I've had. There were many times in life where I asked myself, or I even asked God, why did you put me through all these struggles? Why did you allow all these people to be cruel to me? And now looking back, I know there were life lessons I had to learn to be who I am today. And being plus size in the Asian community is condemned. Growing up, I hear so many negative things. The most infamous line was, "Did your mom fed you elephant milk?" First of all, how do you extract elephant milk? But, you know, I hear that all the time. And, you know, when I came to the States, I was born in Vietnam. When I came to the States, the No Child Gets Left Behind law hasn't been passed. So they didn't know what to do with immigrant kids. They put all of us in a handicap class. My English is self-taught. I watched Barney and VeggieTales growing up. That's how I learned English. And I had no idea at the time that VeggieTales is, you know, it talks about God and the Bible. But I'm glad I did. You know, it really helped me conquer my fears growing up. As I get older, I develop body dysmorphia through my peers, even family members, ex-boyfriends, and I had to shut myself out from all social media. I was not active for 3 years. I just came back last November as a full force model and actress. And baby, here I am.
And baby, I tell you, when she came back moving like listen, baby, when I seen her, I said, wait a minute, what size are you? And she said, I'm a 14 up and down. I said, I'm coming your way, because you fine, girl. Go ahead, Michelle.
Well, guys, I'm grateful for so many different things. Kind of your story with just going through things as a kid about being plus size. I've always been extra fine, always. But at 48, I'm 52 now, but at 48, someone saying to me, did you ever think about being a plus size model? Brought me back to 18 when somebody told me, girl, you're too big to be a plus size model. And here 30 years later, and then here we are now. And so just so many different things that I experienced, you know, along the way that made me very I just didn't have a good positive image of who I was. It didn't matter if somebody said I was beautiful because there were so many other negatives.
Right.
So I'm grateful to be in a place where now somebody's paying me for being extra fine.
Yeah.
You know,
That part.
just recently going to New York to the fires, and I thought that I was so excited about I'm gonna win this emerging plus size model. When I got there, I was so confident, and I didn't win. And I took this breath, and in that breath, I was like, "But God," and He said, "You won because you're here."
Absolutely.
And I was so grateful just then for the people in the room, the people that I saw, but the ones that also saw me.
Yeah.
And acknowledged
Yeah.
and gave me those little positive nuggets and embraced who I am. And
Right.
so positive, just grateful beyond measure for that, and for my business that's starting to really flourish. He said to just watch and let me do my work.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You do your natural, I got you in the super. And it's been just so just positive, everything just going forward. So.
That's amazing. Amazing.
Yes.
Bianca.
Well, I'm grateful for many things, several things, but for the past 8 months, one thing that has really stuck out the most for me, of course, you guys have known me and my mom's story for the past 8 months. I'm just thankful for second chances.
Amen.
And I'm going to leave that at that. Just second chances. And as you can see, living testimonies. Second chances, guys. Second chances. I'm going to leave it at that.
Thank you.
Like everyone else, I'm not concerned about the materialistic. What I'm most thankful for, I'll give you 2 major things I'm most thankful for. First is my family and my loved ones, because they drive everything else for me. And when I say probably one paramount, I got a praying grandmother. And she is the reason why I've been able to do what I've been able to. Because I know she didn't have to talk to God a couple times about me. I make the joke all the time. I'm on call block a little bit this week with God, so let me send it to my grandma so she can get the message up there. But I'm just thankful for my family. They are really my backbone. And because of my life lessons and what I have had to go through, I don't look like what I've been through. And that also brought me to the point where the second thing I'm thankful for is the gift of discernment. I have really honed in on that, both personal and business. I feel it when it's wrong. And that has saved me from so much, and just being put into bad situations, and not even just, it can be anything. There's, when it's not right, or you feel when it's not right. And I tell people all the time, my gift of discernment is spot on.
Right.
So when I said that Michelle is a vibe, I'm like, yep, I know what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm thankful for.
So what I'm thankful for is, of course, my family. As Jasmine said, without them, I wouldn't be here. And it's not even material stuff, because I've never been materialistic. But it's just every day, especially my mom. If I was selling water on the street, she'll be my biggest cheerleader. Baby, I bought 2 cases for you. We're going to get rid of these today. And I'm grateful for that. Another thing this year that, I'm not going to say this year, but the last few years, I'm thankful for God for showing me clarity. I used to look at everybody as being like me, and it has put me in so many situations. So now I can see straight on, and God has put that in me to know that that's not right. Keep going. So I'm grateful for that. And the last thing is that He has removed the spirit of fear. I was so afraid to be successful. I was afraid to soar, and now I've taken off, and I'm not looking back. So
That's good stuff. I love that.
I love all these stories.
I'm telling you.
So I'm first of all, I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be in the room with all of these ladies and hear all these powerful stories. It's amazing. But I'm grateful. Over the last few years, I have been walking with my mom through some health issues. And I can tell you that it has been up and down. It was a struggle because I felt like I was alone. I don't know if anybody's ever been, in a place where you're caring for your parent, but you're also trying to live your life. You're trying to pursue your goals, and it really is it's a bump in the road, but it's a place where you need to be. And sometimes you don't want to be there, but that's where you need to be. And my mom she's walked through these challenges, and today I can say that she is like, sometimes she's pushing me, like she's had to use a rollator, and she's like, I don't want the rollator, I want to walk on my own. So she shifted her mindset. Physically, her body is a lot stronger, and for me to be able to see that, it has now put me in a place now to start running my race again. And I'm so grateful for that, and just the place that God has me right now.
Hi, my name is Joy. I'm the creator of Curves of Strength, as well as a talk show host and a podcaster of the Coffee with Joy Show talk show podcast. I am so ever grateful and thankful just to be alive. God didn't have to, but I am so grateful that he chose me just to be on this side and just to be alive. And I'm so ever grateful just to have the simple things. That's shelter, food, life, not being in a hospital, not sick, not taking enormous medicine. So just to be thankful of the small things. I know we look at our cup half empty and say, hey, well, I don't have this, but I'm grateful just to look at my cup half full because God didn't have to. But I'm so glad that he chose me, that I am one of the faithful few that he allowed to be able to be healthy, to be strong, and just to continue to keep a good fight. So thankful will always be in my heart and my praises. So love you all dearly. I am Joy, talk show host of Coffee with Joy Show, talk show and podcast.
Hello, hello, hello. It is your girl, Mika Diamond. And why am I thankful this holiday season? First, I'm thankful to be able to share on this amazing platform with some amazing women. And then I'm also thankful for the gift of life, that God allowed me to wake up this morning breathing breath into my lungs in order for me to see another day. I'm also thankful for the life's challenges and transitions and this journey that I have been on. Why? Because I wouldn't be who I am if he wasn't molding me into who he's taken me to be. Sometimes we get so caught up into the big things and why me, when we don't understand it had to be you in order for you to show God's light in this earth. And so I am so thankful for so many different things. I'm thankful to be able to share and again be a living testimony of who God is through me.
It's simply amazing to sit back and be able to tune in to others. And when I'm talking about tune in, just not hearing them and seeing their lips move. I mean actually listening and being attentive to what they are saying, because oftentimes we think we're the only one in a situation, right? We think we're the only one in it, and then hearing other people's story and now seeing them where God has brought them, it always motivates me to either get closer to God or allow myself. Sometimes we got to give ourselves permission to do stuff, okay? Because a lot of times we always worried about what the naysayers gonna say, or people that just don't even understand what you're wanting to pursue. So we have to block out the noise, right? But what I'm so grateful for are these women's stories here. They are some strong individual and women, and I'm sure their journeys have not been all. People want to, like we tell people on Facebook all the time, and there has been different saying, Facebook could make you look like you wear S on your chest every day. But guess what? When we go home at night, there are some things that we just do not even want to pull the covers from over our heads because we just feel good in that area. So I am thankful for today, you all being here. And just not thankful that you're here. We had some people to drive all the way out of town to be with us today. And baby, when I tell you that, that means so much for me, because you know why? That means it's something about you that a person, not with no ulterior motives, oh, I'm going to be on a segment. No, because we can do that up on these some branding people. They know about that already. They could have did that this, have their own interview. But I'm so grateful and never take for granted what people will do for me in lieu of something good. And that's my to go to. Anything that I have or do is because I've walked it and I'm trying to learn better. I always keep myself teachable. I tell you, God, all that in the TV land, I tell you that all the time. Always allow yourself to be teachable. These people have shown me how to put up a camera, Drea have showed me how to put on my little tripod, use my little remote on my device. I didn't know none of that. So even in minutes of being in their spaces, I've learned a lot. I'm going to tell you what I'm thankful for. That was part of it. I'm thankful for the family and friends that could not always be there for me, but the love and the support they gave me via text, call, or messages. I know this is my 15-minute segment before a commercial break. I'm going to tell you more after the commercial break because I want to be more detailed and give you all thanks who's been asking me in my inbox and messaging me and texting me, when are you coming back, Mia? When are you coming back? I'm here, and I'm here to stay. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
We all experience difficult times in life. And it's during these times when we need the most support that we hide ourselves from the rest of the world. Have you been missing in action? I'm here to tell you that you don't have to go it alone. MIA is a grief support group that helps remind us that we're all great, no matter the circumstances we find ourselves in. You don't have to go through life alone. We're here for you because we are you.
And we're back right here on the Now What Show with Mia. Listen, before we left for commercial break, it was my time to give my thankfulness, which throughout the segment I have been expressing my thankfulness. But I want to thank you guys for just chiming in at 6 o'clock in the morning. Sometime my phone going off and in my messengers and all the things. When was Mia coming back? And we miss you and praying for you. People, that is not taken lightly with me. People, I don't know who y'all deal with, but for me, just a simple smile, a thank you, we love you, miss you, genuine stuff like that. That makes anybody that's in hurt, distress, or any type of pain feel like they can go another further. Mm-hmm. And for those receiving that type of love via Facebook, tangibly here where I could touch somebody and reach their hands, that means a lot to me. Some of you may know on my other platform that December 25th, 2023, I got proposed to. And that was the like, hey. And then we progressed on seeing the new year, and February the 6th, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So you can imagine what I thought. Oh, he done proposed. He gonna leave me. He didn't sign up for this. Mm-hmm. And we get in our own heads, right? Mm-hmm. April the 17th, I had this lump removed. And God made a way for me to go through 30 rounds of treatment of radiation. And on that radiation day, I was told the wedding is back on. We can get. So what I'm saying in all of that, when bad things happen to us, don't take it upon ourselves to start now thinking the worst of things, because I'm like, Lord, it's been all these many years and finally somebody want to marry me. And now here you go putting in my plan of things, right? But God has a miraculous way of being funny, on time, and all right with me. We're going to ask the room, in your endeavors and what you do, like I have a courier service, and in my routes of delivering or being a courier, I have the funniest way of meeting people, and they just want to tell me their whole life story, right? I don't know, it's the Bible or whatever I give. They feel like they can trust me and tell me the whole story. What is it about your job or your career that you find rewarding when you're with your clients or just minding your own business and somebody just wants to gravitate to you? How does that make you feel? What is the reward in that?
It is rewarding because I am able to do what I was called to do, and that's minister to other people, uplift other people. And oftentimes I wonder, God, why did you take me through so much in my younger years? But it all makes sense right now. And most recently, I just earned my first community partner with Moving Waters. We have a trailer, and we go to different coalitions, provide showers, and Dre's Closet provides toiletries and clean clothes for the homeless community.
Wow.
And so there I am able to minister. And then I have my child care service that I have had for the last 10 years.
Wow.
And I'm able to teach these babies on their level about God, and it is so rewarding. And then through Dre's Closet, we're not going to do this, to hear how through my clothing, how I'm able to help women boost their self-esteem and come out of their shells. And I tell people all the time, I don't sell clothes. I sell experiences. And that is why I go so hard in my content, because I want someone to see light in me. I want you to see you in me. I want you to see that you're able to do what I'm doing. There's enough out here for all of us. If you want to know, just ask me. And that's why it is so rewarding for me.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And you, Train?
You're okay, honey. Every time you speak and it comes to me, I'm just like, yes. But her closet, she actually dressed me today. This outfit. She knows. She knows I look so good in red. She knows how to dress me. She knows how to show my curves, everything. And she does it all out of love. I literally, called you?
She called and she was like, boo. You want to style me for the show?
Right.
I said, fine, girl.
Literally, I think this morning I called you and then I was like, okay, so I'm bringing shoes. You're going to dress me. But look at me now. I feel so confident in this dress. It's comfortable.
Yeah.
We love stretching this. This stretch. And it really forms to your body.
Right.
But with my experience, so I do shows, photo shoots, and at a recent show with Macy's, I came across a woman. It was her first time on the runway. And she saw me. She was like, are you a professional model? And I said, yes, ma'am. And she said, I can tell I'm really nervous. You know, how can I get over it? And I said, block everything out. Imagine everyone's in their undies. Like, they don't matter. You don't know them. Walk out with confidence. You are here. You are the star. So I happened to be in front of her. I walked out first, and when she saw me walk, she followed my footstep. When we made our turnaround to the back room, she was like, I did it! And that made me so happy. I was like, I'm here for you. Talk to me. And confidence level comes in different ages, right? So she was an older woman, and at another show in Dallas, a little girl, she was about 14, 15 years old. She approached me and she said, I really like your look. You're so beautiful. I was like, oh, thank you. And she was like, I'm being cyberbullied. And she showed me the messages. And I was like, are you kidding me? You're so beautiful. And she was like, no, I'm fat. You keep telling me I'm fat and I should not be alive. And I said, no. Don't let the words affect you. Do not. You message me. To this day, she still DM me on Instagram talking to me.
That's awesome.
So that really makes my day.
Awesome.
Every time I hear from her, her progress, her confidence, it really makes me happy. Like, why, it gives me a purpose as to why I model, as to why I act. I'm here for you guys.
That's good stuff.
That's really good. That's really good. What's rewarding for me? So, just a caveat. this girl is all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you need something that is the
Content.
truth,
Uh-huh.
she will be right there. She'll pull you in. She'll do all of that because she did the same for me. And so, yeah, the shout out to you. But rewarding for me, y'all. So what I didn't say, I'm also an educator. 27 years in education, and so we'll talk. And so I have formed a connection with everybody in this room. It's amazing. We'll talk later, but the reward is when the kids find out, because they see their teacher. I don't wear a bunch of makeup. I may have my hair done. I'm probably in a t-shirt that says teacher and some jeans, and so when they find out about, oh, you model? You model? Like, you know? And then they have these questions, and then they go and they research me, and then they try to find things, and then the questions come. And I'm able to be open, you know, an open book for them, because, I mean, what I'm doing is not anything that's private. You know, it's very positive, it's very empowering. And so the rewarding part for that part, or what I also do photography, so then I'm teaching them if they want to know about that, because they'll find that too, is that I'm able to give them something. When I think about it, I'm able to give something that wasn't given to me, things that I did not know as a kid, things that I wasn't able to have or wasn't taught, you know. I'm able to give that. So the reward is to see them just come back and show me what they've done. Or I've had just so many different kids. One little girl, you know, everybody wears weave right now, right? With the edges is the thing. There's no short hair. And this one kid, beautiful little girl. I thought she was true African American because she has the bone structure. And she decided she was going to wear her natural short hair and got the finger waves and everything. Everybody else is wearing either natural or weave. But she was able, she said, do you go get your hair done at such and such? I went there too, you know. That's the reward. That's the reward in it, you know, just being able to be something positive for somebody else.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
The most rewarding for me is being able to provide multiple services and one-stop shop for me, being a makeup artist and a hairstylist. Yeah, so that's most rewarding, knowing that I can do both. So you don't have to go one place and you have to go to another place. You know, one-stop shop.
It's a perfect combination.
And the thing about that, Bianca, not that we converse, but a lot of times when Bianca finished with clients or whatever, I could see like something. I'm like, are you all right? It's just amazing. It's the rapport that I think she gets with her clients, because it's just not all about doing hair and makeup for her. She really, the rapport. Yeah, it's the rapport
in a relationship.
Yeah,
with me.
With her.
And like you say, the experience. All my clients, all my faithfuls, it's the report. That's passionate for me.
And probably seeing your work.
Seeing
that I did that.
Yeah.
That's going to give it to you too. Yeah.
Go ahead. Well, y'all know I'm a tax professional, but I'm going to let Rebecca take the tax professional. Because we got stories for days. But I think one of my biggest it's just seeing, because I'm a business coach, right? I'm a business mentor, and seeing my mentees really put into action what I give them to do or what we work on together. And it's funny because I just had this conversation the other night on my tax class, and one of my mentees, he was like, I don't have a question, but I just want to unmute, because we're on Zoom, and he was like, I just want to unmute. I don't know if everybody saw, you know, our tax coach just got the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. And so I was like, oh, y'all, you know, okay. And I told them I do this type of stuff for y'all. I don't do it for me. Because I want them to be confident that the person that they're working with really is, I say it all the time, I'm just as invested in their success as I am in my own. So that's something, like, just seeing them being able to execute. And I didn't start, like, I always say entrepreneurship chose me. I didn't choose to be an entrepreneur. Like, I didn't know anything about entrepreneurship. I don't come from a family of business owners. Like, I just know you work. Some of us go to school and we just work for 50 years and I'm happy. And that's it. Like, so I really was one of those people, I just figured it out by myself. And so one of my things that I always say is, like, I made all the mistakes, so you don't have to. So that's really one of the most rewarding parts for me, is just being able to know that someone else doesn't have to make those same mistakes that I fell victim to.
Awesome. Miss Davis?
So me, what's rewarding is my clients. When you don't think they're looking, they look, especially the younger generation, and they love, because I talk to them and tell them you can do anything you want to do. Quit worrying about money, quit worrying about anything, and it resonates with them, and they go do things, and they're like, guess what? I started an eyelash business, or guess what? I did it, and that's what, it's not about the money, it's not about their client, they're coming to me, it's about the impact that I make, and that's what I've always wanted to do, is make an impact.
Right, that's awesome. Barbara?
And I will say that, I can connect to, something that everyone here has said. Making an impact is, I can't even explain how it feels. I'm an educator. I host an annual girls conference. However, I see my client walk in the hallways of my school every single day. And it really gives me intel into what I need to be doing, what kind of programs I need to be, putting out there for them. God has just given me something. Like, it's an anointing to draw them in, because they will come and spill the tea about everything. And God just gives me the wisdom on what to say to them, on how to navigate the things that they're going through, and the opportunities that I've gotten because of what they're going back and sharing with their parents and sharing with other people is just a blessing. And so seeing the turnaround and seeing the opportunities, those are the rewards for me. And then seeing them grow up in what I shared with them is amazing.
That's amazing. So we have a little minutes before the show ends, but I want each of you to tell the audience how you can be reached on all your social media handles. Go ahead, Barbara.
So for me, I can be found, I'll just throw out Instagram, The Barbara Henderson on Instagram.
The Barbara Henderson.
The Barbara Henderson.
Okay.
Rebecca Davis, I'm in red and white because it's a million Rebecca Davises. Tax Time is with a Y and not an I. Bossed Up Fashions, it's a Z Fashion and Z. Z in Fashions, not a S.
I'm Jasmine is a brand on all social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I'm just I don't have like a catchy name on Facebook. It's just Jasmine Bonnie Henderson, and it's the regular Jasmine. My mom was not creative.
IG Sax Creations, and then of course Bianca Saxton on Facebook.
I am forever_Nichelle, and that is my model platform, and then it's Angelic Images for You on IG, and also both of those are on Facebook, so you can find me there as well.
And you can find me on TikTok and Instagram under VIET.voluptuous.
Yes.
All right.
You can find me at Daily Life of Drea on Instagram and TikTok, and Drea Go Diva Glam, and Drea's Closet at getupandgodivas.com.
And you know where you can find me. Mia, just type it in. So you guys, this has been a wonderful, thankful segment. Who had waterworks? We just had to stop because they were about to flow. But we want to thank you all, each of you, for traveling far. I'm thanking for grace and mercy and rival mercy that God allowed you to come here today to be with us. And that is my same prayer for those who have to travel back, and even in the inner city. Saw a couple of wrecks, you said, on the way here. So guess what? Sometimes that traffic can be hectic, but I want to personally thank Miss All the Rave, Miss Delisha, and her dear husband. All the Rave. You may see this venue here. I asked her and kind of begged her, could you please be so kind? And I'm so glad that she saw beyond what she does, and in lieu of people that's just trying to do some positive things to open up her beautiful establishment here to have this platform. And hopefully we can navigate and work and come up with some deal sections that we can do this more often here. And we want to thank our amazing engineer, Zoe Early Films. He's gonna be the producer of this segment, and hopefully we will be collaborating with him in the near future. So family, I always thank you for all the things that you do for Mia and our platforms, and it's a welcome back in all areas. It was a welcome back with the Mia's Missing in Action, and it's a welcome back with the Now What Show with Mia. So you guys, until next Tuesday, the next Tuesday, I will be posting the date for that segment. You will see another amazing segment of Mia with the Now What Show. Listen, like, share, tag, and spread the news that Mia is back. We thank you guys, and thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. We love you. Bye-bye.
I must admit, back in the day, I did some crazy things, but that's my past. See, my past has now passed away. Now, see, I'm different, y'all. I'm not the same. Ever since I met King Jesus, all my life is.
You make it look easy, switch it up and stay in your lane. Girl, you got it, and they can't tell you nothing, cause you're gonna do your thing. Girl, you got it, you make it look easy, switch it up and stay in your lane.